I love it. I don't even smoke, and I dream of that shit. A nice double espresso with a joint, maybe 2 or 3 bong hits and a cigarette. Ooh.
Jesus.
You get in the car after that, you're cutting motherfuckers off, telling them to suck your dick. That's my lane. That's my exit, cocksucker.
Driving with you is like no one else. I love driving with you. It's so fun. You got to bring a jacket and you got to bring a water in case you're gonna have edibles. But it's fucking, you're gonna have a blast.
Oh yeah, and I still fucking have a blast by myself when I drive. The other day I pulled over because some guy was just decided to. I swear to God, Lee, he just decided to get on the side of a 2-lane road.
Okay.
That's small enough as it is. Like if you see these 2 lanes, you're like, I'm gonna die. But this fucking clown decided he needed to make a fucking phone call. And he gets on the, he pulls over to the side, but he's not really on the side.
Oh, yeah.
He's 3/4 over the fucking line. So there's a line to fucking Chicago to try to get around him. So I'm waiting like 15 minutes, and finally I got to get around him. I'm coming back from kickboxing with Mercy. And I stop at the guy, and he's talking on the phone like, well, whatever, like Johnny fucking Realtor. And I go, you cock sucker. And his expression, he just cracked. He just stayed there. And the guy he was on the phone with must have heard him because he just fucking stopped. I'm like, you cock sucker. You motherless fuck. And as I didn't say motherless fuck, I did, but under my breath,
He said in your head.
I just hit him with the big cock sucker. I hit him with the big casino. And about 5 feet later, I realized Mercy's in the back seat.
I was gonna
So
say.
I go, fuck. I go, Mercy, I'm sorry about that. And she goes, what? I go, I cursed. And she goes, you did? I don't even know what that means. I go, that's good. You don't need to know what cocksucker means, cocksucker. You know what I'm saying?
You told on yourself. Oh, she's gonna hear. Oh my God! I don't know if we told it the last time or not. Did we tell on the last episode how you yelled at the 2 cops messing with the homeless guy that one morning at 8 a.m? I think we were high at 8 a.m. going to the podcast. I forget where we were going, but these 2
You were
cops were
driving
messing
to the
with the homeless
doctor
guy.
or something.
Oh, was that it? Okay.
You were driving to like a surgery or some shit, and we were stoned to the gills. And we're on the Cahuenga.
Yep.
We're on Cahuenga in Burbank. It's this fucking debt street. Dick Van Dyke wouldn't even live on that fucking street. It's debt. And we're driving on the street. It's Monday morning. It's 8 o'clock. And these fucking cops are twisted. They got their car twisted. Really? On a Monday morning? There's not enough traffic. Everybody, even Martians, even Mexicans in Mexico will tell you, don't drive in California in the morning. Fuck no. In LA, they know it's fucking heavy-duty traffic.
Yeah.
This motherfucker had his car twisted. Now, I love police. I don't like yelling at the cops. But you can't be that fucking stupid. You're not helping the public. Right now, you're harming the public. You're going to cause a fucking accident. You got people backed up. You're making them late for work. You're not helping the general fucking public. This is what I get pissed off about. I don't mind them beating up a black guy or a Cuban guy or a Chinese guy. That comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A white dude, fucking hit him in the head with a fucking car, run him over. But that's
all fine.
You fucking twisted up a traffic, and you saw that lane that morning. You saw how much cars they were doing. So I pulled up to the motherfucker, and I'm like, you cocksucker, and both of these cops, they're looking around. They don't know where the fuck it's coming from. I'm like, you cocksuckers, get it together. And I kept yelling something. Move it.
Yeah, no, because I think I was driving, and you yelled out across the car. And then what about the homeless guy who came and attacked you, and you hit him with the car at the 7-Eleven?
Oh. That was the worst 7-Eleven in the world, ladies and gentlemen. This was, I saw a girl get pimped out against her fucking will one night in there at 4:45 in the morning. I saw some kinky shit in this 7-Eleven. It was not a good 7-Eleven. And one day I go there with my wife. I think we were looking at The Office.
I think we were already at The Office or something.
I think we were already at The Office. And I go to 7-Eleven. And my wife is in the car, and I get in the car, and this motherfucker's saying shit to my wife. Like, giving her the finger and fucking doing all that shit with his tongue and shit. And I get in the car, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? She goes, I have no idea. I go, oh, get away from the car. He goes, fuck you. I go, all right. I just fucking put the car in drive and just rammed him. And I hit his fucking knees and he went back. And I pulled it back and I'm trying to fucking get out. And he runs up to the car and he fucking punches the car. The window shatters in his hand. He broke his hand. I can hear the whole hand go. Oh. And he's like, ah. And I'm like, that's what you get, cocksucker. And I just pulled off. I think I ran over his foot, too. He was like Steve Buscemi in The Sopranos. I fucked him up. He was limping with a broken hand.
Oh, my God. I can't. That was like, oh, there's never ending of the stories with you driving. I love it. I love it. The Ice House sent me a message on Instagram to let me know they're opening back up
in February.
Yeah. And I like those are probably my favorite. Going to the Ice House with you, because for a while we did it like every month on a Wednesday for the live podcast.
Wednesdays and one Saturday a month. New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was and then the Testicle Testaments. Like that. I gotta say, I'm really happy that they're opening back up, because that Ice House was probably one of the Comedy Store is a special place, and I love being able to go to the Comedy Store. But it was almost, I felt like at home at the Ice House. They were always so nice. From the security guys to the managers to the wait staff, the sound guys, like it was just so much. I felt like at home there. It was so much fun.
Lee, yeah, I mean, listen, L.A. was L.A. I was there for 23 years. I had a good time. If I was to tell you there was things I wouldn't miss about L.A., I would be lying to you. Oh, there's a lot of shitheads, and there's a lot of fucking egotistical, dumb motherfuckers. And there's a lot of pedophiles. And there's a lot of fucking sexual deviants and all that shit. But I got to be honest with you, man. It's like the people that were good were really fucking good, you know. The Ice House was sensational. Patty. I don't know if you know that one manager up there died. That young blonde girl passed away during COVID.
Oh, no.
I gave money to her fund from Patreon. Yeah, she died. That girl was a sweetheart. Remember who I'm talking about?
I think so.
The little, like, chubby blonde, kind of a flat ass, but really cute. Always brought us water, always made cookies and shit. She passed away during the pandemic. I tell you how guilty I felt. I even called the fiance. I gave the GoFund money, and I think I even threw him a couple yards because she was sensational. You know, there was some sensational people at the Comedy Store. There was some great people at the fucking Improv. Except for Jamie Masada, I don't know anybody else at the fucking Laugh Factory. You know, the two bartenders, the Asian dudes from Thailand.
Right.
Those guys were there since I fucking walked into that comedy club in 1997. You know, they were fucking good people.